Alright my friends, this old beater is my 1998 Chevrolet Silverado 4x4 Z71 or Z71 posi traction both front and back, 373 gears, 350 cubic inch small block V8. I've had it for 20 years this week. And I bought him from a guy named Frank. So his name is Frank, and a lot of my subscribers know who Frank is, and I think he's a pretty amazing old truck. It's starting to show his age a little bit on the running boards and stuff, but I don't think there's any visible rust on it at all, and it's stock except for the running boards and the deflector package and stuff that's on it. But that all was done when Frank bought it new. And he owned it for 3 years, and I have owned it for 20. And I bought it from him. It had 22,000 kilometers on it or something like that. And he had it for 3 years, and I've had it for 20, and it's got 190,000 kilometers on it now, which to me is about 120,000 miles maybe. Let's have a little look. I've been waiting for the floors to dry out. I mopped them, but they're not quite dry. It's really a sloppy time of year. I do this every year. Kind of keeps my interest up in the old truck, eh? I've had discussions with friends and family about selling it, and some understand and some don't. So there's the interior. All leather, maintained. There's the back seat. So pretty good. I'm not going to point out the negatives, but there's a little bit of aluminum corrosion on the running boards, but they're still viable. So happy birthday, Frank. You're 23 years old. So I got my ramps in the back and little tie downs, of course. It's a pickup truck, right? And today I think we're going to have a look and see what's in the Delta toolbox. I'm trying not to shake all over the darn place, eh? So there's the front. I got the window open today. Excuse me. Maybe that doesn't help. No, it doesn't. But anyway, he's doing okay. I just looked online today. I bought these tires 5 years ago. They feel like they've only got 20,000 miles on them. Maybe that. I put about 4,000 kilometers or 3,000 miles on it a year now that I am retired, and I just run back and forth and buy small engine parts, right? If we're going to go anywhere, we take my wife's fuel efficient car. So let's just put you back on the mount here, and I'll be right back. So I just want to show you what we got in the Delta toolbox. Come this way. Do you think that'll work? Let's open them up. This toolbox was on here the day I bought it. Now, it's probably because the truck has been garaged its entire life, right? So let's just back this up a little bit. Make sure we're on wide angle, too. Yeah, that's it, baby. Can you see me? Yes, you can. So, it's good to get in here. Maybe I can get some of the dirt out of it. Okay, tie down straps. tow ropes that can be looped together. I like the nylon ones. Can of propane. Just some clevises and stuff for chains, hooks, a little bit of red tape. Different sized balls, don't make a joke. Tie down ropes. Now, okay, everybody's got these, right? And everybody hates them with the ratchet tighteners, but they are good to a good tension. So I went out and I bought a set of these. And there's two sets here. You hook this onto the side of the truck, a hook, you know, some kind of a tie-down hook. You hook this onto your lawnmower or whatever you're going to secure into the bed of the truck. And you just tighten it. Then you loosen it the other way. Like that. Isn't that the best thing? And I've got two of them. They're not load rated to as heavy as these. When you got a snowblower in the back of your truck, guys, go down, if you're in the States, go to Harbor Freight, and if you're in Canada, go to Princess Auto, and I don't know what you'd do in England. Okay, these are pretty darn nice do-hummers, man. Like, I love them. I don't use them all the time, but I do use them. So I'll be right back. We're back. You've got mail. Yes, so my ratchet tie-down straps. Better than these, but not as strong. Okay, what else we got? I'm looking, here we go. I carry a set of welding rods, just 6013 AC or DC. A number 10 mask, but if you're using this in the wild, like something's broke, you still have to cover your face or you'll get a sunburn on your face. And a long battery clamp. More stuff for towing. A tarp. An adjustable 2-inch tow trailer towing package. Ball and set. This is like the tickle trunk that never stops giving, right? More tow straps. A second 7-way connector for trailers. Cheap one. Another bar, what do you call that? Ball and tongue? Well, no, 100 miles out of town it can be wilderness. And if you're stuck, you can pound these two bars 7 feet apart into the ground at that angle, wrap a chain around them, and you can pull yourself out. I can't believe how much stuff I have in here. It's crazy. Good to go. go through this. Oh, another little top tow rope. A 12-volt fluorescent light. Plug that into your cigarette lighter. Oh my gosh. Okay. I might have to send that to you, Jim. Jim from Not Too Fast for You to see. Is it a cheapo or a good? Oh, it's been welded. Yeah, that's why it's in there. But it's seized. I'm going to work on that. A tie down or a little boomer. Can you believe this stuff? And of course, an extension cord. The red green special duct tape. Just remember, friends, the girls are gonna find you handsome if they don't find you handy, right? This goes along with those bars I showed you when you get stuck. Everybody's got to have 2 grade 8 logging chains, right? Okay, that's this side. Now before we go and put the stuff back in, I'm gonna clean it out with the shop vac. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna start again here. Okay, now that was from the other side. I just showed you that one on that side, over on the far side. Now we're on the crowded side now. I'm not quite sure how to do this. There isn't going to be quite as much on this side. So let's do it. Alright, this is the inside tray. It's mostly gloves, right? The tire irons for my truck, and this is a handy thing. It's a female connector for 12 volts to go on the battery, and then you can put I have a switch on it, and you can plug the secondary unit into there. Handy! Alright. Don't laugh. Big, good booster cables. And this is my on-the-go toolbox. And if you just look in here, there's more in there than you'd think. Right? In that tiny little toolbox. What is it, 4 inches high? So that's my road toolbox, and you know, that's been in the back of my truck since, I'm not going to lie to you, since I was 20. We're going to do some more. Can we see down there? My gosh, we're almost here, guys. Oil and a little, this is, literally, this thing is handier than a hole in your underwear. Compressor with a gauge, automatic shut off, and a light so that it flashes at night. I'm going to make sure it works before I put it back in the truck. Okay, everybody hates those little wrenches, right? Now, they're not clean, but this is a set of chains for the one tire and an X wrench. Have a little look in there. Yeah, I'm going to have a look. You're not. how bad it really is down there. That's all right. So that's for one wheel. That's for the other one. Oh, sorry about that. A credit card, spare belts, and I think I'm getting somewhere there, guys. And a set of road reflectors. So come with me. You're not going to believe it, but if you look down there, there's about a foot space from there down to the bottom of the box. And I got all of this stuff, plus this stuff, and those, out of there. Isn't that cool? So once again, I'm not going to show you Frank's engine. Well, no, we got to do it, eh? Okay. So that is a 23-year-old last cast iron 350 that they made, eh? Might need a little help. Look at that filthy flippin' motor, eh? I'm pretty proud of it. There's the CPU, CPM, OPE, whatever they call those. Air filter, battery. So she's pretty clean for 23 years old. Thanks. Now I gotta go put all that stuff back. I swept it out. You can see the rust from the chains in there, eh? So yes, obviously, because I used to do and still do some hunting, everything in here is to kind of get your rear end out of trouble when you're in trouble. Now I've got a trick. I want to do something with batteries, but we'll see how that goes. Talk to you in a bit. Well, here's my little compressor. Let's see if it comes on. It should show me how much air is in there, and then you can set it to turn off at any setting. So I should see the 34 pounds in the tire. I know they can make better ones now, but this was high-tech junk back in the day, right? Okay, hook that onto the tire. I see the 30 pounds. Yeah, 34 pounds. It's got the automatic cutoff. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it's working. Lovely. I'll put it back in the truck. The coolest part is this extension cord still works. Should we try that fluorescent light? Okay, so let's unplug that. Nothing's easy, guys. Turn this off. Turn that on. Good. Turn this on. There we go. How'd you like to be stuck in the middle of the night with that? So I think that's all the goofing around we're going to do now. I got to get all this back in the tool. Thanks for watching, guys. I really enjoyed this one. Okay, I'm filthy after that. And it took some time because I had to put everything back in there and it was all stuck in there with a shoehorn. So thanks for watching all of the secret stuff in that box. Alright, here's that crescent wrench we found in the bottom of that toolbox, picking up all that water. This is acetone and transmission fluid. It's a penetrating oil. And we're just going to give this, oops, it's a penetrating oil, and we're just going to give this old rusty crescent wrench the go over here. So if you can see that, that'd be good. Yes, you can. It's a bit acidic, this mix, so you have to be slightly careful. Oh, it's already working. Look at that. It was stuck closed, and I did use some carb spray. You know me, I love carb spray to get it open. But we're there. This is actually, who made this? Crescent Tool Company. Jamestown Bay, New York. So there's nothing cheap about this one, guys, except it's been broken. I'm going to revive it. I'm kind of shy on crescent wrenches right now because I've been making up toolboxes for each different purpose. I got one for the house, I got one for the outside yard, I've got one for my carburetors now. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. That's good. Doesn't quite close all the way, which mean it just might need a little bit of dirt blowing out of there. Okay, let's check that out. Not bad. So this crescent wrench was made when ships were made of wood and men were made of steel. So let's just leave him right there. We'll rinse that. Here's my jar. Thanks for watching.